What's up, Dragon Brood? So, in our constant quest to keep finding things that you can play in Standard, I'm actually trying something a bit different today with Golgari. There was some interactions with like Dina and some other things we had, and I believe it was an Abzan list that people really like. So I'm kind of running that back, but just making it Golgari and seeing if we can play with some other cards that are underutilized. Because it's kind of the point at this stage of the season, it's like where we can use some underutilized cards we want to. And here, I think we have a few really good ones that work well together, and this should be a lot of fun because the deck's full of like what I'm going to call some fan favorite cards that we finally got to jam together. So we're going to see, overall, if they get the job done. Now, as always, I got to tell you, if you need anything in the way of supplies for any of your nerd gear, where you're talking D&D, Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, trading cards, whatever, check out our folks over at shop.ultrapro.com. They are big supporters of my content and of the Degenerate Gaming team and other Magic content creators, so show them some love. Okay, going down this list, everything's going to be pretty obvious here, so we're not really like reinventing the wheel, just putting some different cards together to do some really good things. So we're starting at the top with a Shambling Ghast, and we're going to use both sides of this quite a lot, I'm sure, but just getting treasure a lot of times is an okay measure. And then we have 4 Valentin and Lizette. This is a lot of times I play like 2 or 3 of these, but this is actually okay because early on we do actually want the lifelink here. And then getting a late Lizette is actually really good as a closer, so I like having 4 copies of this. And we do get the benefit of getting to exile the opponent's creatures so they can't get stuff back out of the yard. Now, that doesn't happen to be relevant all that often, but sometimes it is. Deadly Dispute, if we get to use this along with the Shambling Ghast, that's great. Get a bunch of extra treasure and really get to play 2 or 3 spells, which is pretty good. We have 3 Infernal Grasp, so we have some removal here. We're playing 2 Null Priests of Oblivion, and this one I think is kind of a variable card, but I do like the fact that it's Menace and it's lifelink. It can get back a key part if something died early due to one of the myriad of sweepers that get played, right? So I like what it's doing. Don't know how critical it is. We'll see. Prosperous Innkeeper helps our mana, gains life. Obviously, key part we want to keep in here. Then we have 2 Dinas, because gaining life drains your opponent for bonuses. And the sacrifice effect actually has another bonus in here that we can use. We're playing a couple of Fell Stingers because I wanted more ways to draw cards, and this is one way we can do that. Remember though with this, if you're in a real pinch and say you only have like Innkeeper and Dina out, like, and you don't want to get rid of either one of those, you could actually just get rid of the Fell Stinger itself for the exploit and draw 2 cards. So that's a thing that's available to you, but most of the time you're going to be able to get rid of like a Shambling Ghast or a token creature or something and do just fine. We're playing a couple of Graveyard Trespasser because it's another way to gain life while also removing key things from the opponent's graveyard. And what I like about this too is like there's key cards, flashback spells, things like that you want to get rid of, especially if you're thinking you're playing against something with Leer or something like that that's reusing stuff from the graveyard. So Graveyard Trespasser has a lot of uses right now. Playing a couple copies of Hero's Downfall. I mean, this gets rid of creatures and planeswalkers. Like, nothing super special about it. It just helps. Especially when you know one of the matchups you're going to run into quite a lot is going to be the Orzhov Midrange type decks. You want to be able to kill the Loss and the Sorens they're going to play. I don't love it, but it feels like it's the right answer. Though, realistically, maybe we could get away with playing Blood Chief's Thirst in here. Playing 3 Nighthawk Scavengers. This just does a whole lot for the deck, and it flies. Like, we like this card a lot. Then 2 Loth the Spider Queen. I mean, yeah, we're making creatures, we're gaining life. With the like Innkeeper, we're getting to draw cards out of this. Why not? And then Skeletal Swarming, because people love this card. So here's another spot we could play Skeletal Swarming. And, like with Dina, you can sacrifice a skeleton to make sure you always get those 2. It's great played alongside the Innkeeper to gain extra life. It gives you other tokens to sacrifice to Fell Stinger. So this actually works with quite a few cards in the deck, which we really like. And then we're trying out 1 Averbruck Caretaker, because this is another one a lot of people recommend that they're like, you should play this and blah, blah. And like, rarely do I have a good spot for it. So I figured, what the hell? We're going to give it a go here and see what happens. Land-wise, we've got 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrant, 10 Swamp, 2 Forest, 1 Lair of the Hydra, 4 Darkboard Pathway, and 4 Deathcap Glade. So we're going to take this into battle. We're going to see what's up. And then at the end, we're going to talk about what we would change or update about this list. And then we'll have a card spotlight for you, as usual. This is fine. We'll keep it. Ugh, man, I kind of want to keep the Fellstinger and get cards. Alright. Guess that's just what we're going to do. Tough decisions have to be made sometimes. Alright, let's see what we're up to here. Alright, this is at least all playable. So not too upsetting so far. Alright. Thalia, only mildly annoying. I mean, we could kill a Thalia if we really wanted to. I mean, we do have Menace, so we get to attack for 1 anyway. Alright, let's get in there. And then... I kinda, sorta want to play a Fellstinger. I think we do. And I'll just get rid of this Valentin. It's fine. Ugh, that's not what we wanted to see at all. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I was hoping at least one of those would have been a live card. But dang. That just... Oh, no! Wow. That's really bad. Alright, I mean, I guess we attack. I mean, nothing else to be done here. We didn't really draw any of our threats. We just got a bunch of mana. Man, I'm almost glad I played the Fellstinger just to get some of them out of the way. In all reality. Alright, you have a Redain. I feel like we might still just kill a Redain here anyway, just for sport. Take 2. I'm gonna give up 2 treasure, but I have so many damn lands, I don't think we really care. I'm assuming they have some number of like Brutal Cathars and such that they're waiting on. Which would be the smart move. I would not blame them. Oh, am I 1 short? No. This only makes it cost 1 more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why can I not cast this? Am I missing something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's not a treasure token. That's a clue token. Never mind. I was thinking it was a treasure token because I don't make clue tokens. That was so funny. Ooh. Okay, well, we're definitely going to wait now. Because now we can play this and we can pump twice, and like, that's a big deal. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of a beating here. That's okay. Matter of fact, I'll probably still play Lolth first. Ooh, that Grasp is kind of nice too. Man, this actually turned out to be pretty quality all the way around. I think I'm going to play this though, just be more mana efficient, and then if one of these survives, then we get some number of bonusy things. That's a lot of life gain there, no attacks. Now they can Brutal Cathar one of our tokens, which we expect is going to happen. Yep, not a surprise. Funny thing is, for the opponent, we had no intention on really keeping Lolth around very long. Yep. Though we could trade for an Usher if we really wanted to. Let me think about this. Like, do we want to keep Lolth around? Because we could get rid of... I mean, we could block, put 3 counters on Lolth, replay Lolth. I mean, replay the spiders. Play this on the backside. Still get 2 triggers we could activate. It might be worth it. Because, I mean, we have to whittle down their resources or we're not really going to get ahead anyway. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, I have to assume they have another, like, Cathar apparition anyway. So, I'm willing to accept that. Ooh, this could actually be helpful here, too. Damn. Not what I was expecting. Dang. Tough decisions. Okay. I think if I do this, I only get one trigger. If I let those come into play, then I plus. So we go ahead and do this. Auto pay. And then we get rid of Loth.
A setback. Nothing my will cannot be denied.
And then we pay. And part of the reason here is if they have another Brutal Cathar, we could kill it and then trigger this again. So I'm not that worried about losing the Lizette, especially with us being at 19 life. So this is not a bad situation here. Oh, Valkmira, fine. Like, that is what it is. We're not that concerned about it. It does make this cost one more whenever we cast it, but that's alright. Hey, there we go. Now we got some things happening. Now we're going to do some things. We will pay. We're going to play this. And we will pay. And now we can attack with the spiders. Because they would have to double block to kill one. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Exactly. I think the opponent realized they'd have to put stuff in the way. And we would take one of their better creatures, not their actual token. Oh, they just had straight up Valor stance. It's alright. We got our value out of it already. The opponent's in a pretty bad spot. Because now we get to kill a creature and we're attacking with a bunch of 5-power things. One of which is in the air. 2 that have menace. That's also pretty spicy. I guess we just kill the Thalia? And then we attack. Because that's going to deal 4. One of these gets through for 4. Yeah. Sure. I mean, if they've got another instant speed, you know, removal, fine. But they have to have it here. Yeah. Because you're not going to be able to double block the spiders. So that should do it. Man, the way our hand started, I'm really happy with the finish to this game. Because, man, it started out really rough. We're not killing anything? We're going to get to kill both of these anyway. Alright, just figured I'd double check. Oh, okay, give something protection. Alright, you do get to gain some life, so that's legit. We'll just get treasure. I mean, opponent's still in roughly the same situation they were in before. Plus, we have another menace body here on the bottom. I guess I should have done that, huh? If I attack with the menace, that would have been one less thing they could have blocked. Yeah, that was a mistake. Not that it matters, really. We're at 23. Yep, opponent goes to 5. And there's really not much they can do here. Yep, Thalia doesn't matter. We drew the Averbook Caretaker. Too late, doesn't really matter. Yep. Ooh, this is neat. Alright, we'll keep. We'll turn 1 gas, turn 2 Innkeeper into Dina and maybe something. That would be pretty sweet. But we'll see. playing against the Butcher from New Jersey. Or maybe not. Maybe it's a Butcher that likes the New Jack swing. I don't know. That'd have an S, though, I guess. Or we don't have an opponent. That's the other thing. Alrighty then. I have no idea what happened to our opponent. We will just hang tight until somebody shows up. I don't know what we do here. This is the part of streaming that sucks, because like you're kind of just waiting on the opponent. I can't do anything until someone shows up. By the way, how many of y'all watching actually play like Teamfight Tactics or Storybook Brawl? Because I've been playing a little bit of both of those too. And obviously I stream TFT here, usually in the evenings when I'm streaming it. But thinking about putting some Storybook Brawl in the rotation, because I actually enjoy that. It's another game I'm not very good at, but I do enjoy the game. Wow, opponent, where are you? What's going on? This is such compelling viewing. Oh, maybe the opponent really is gone. Weird. Okay. I was just messing around. Maybe they're not really here. Well, hopefully I'll get a turn and then they'll get a few more seconds, so maybe they come back. We'll see. I've often wondered if people would do that and then try to just run out the early timer to see if their opponent would concede or something and move to the next game and see if they can get free wins. I mean, it'd be a very long, boring way to get your wins, and I wouldn't imagine it would work that often, but I have to imagine there is at least some percentage where it worked so people would be willing to do it. Kind of like dudes that catcall women on the street. Like, it never works, but for some reason they still do it, I guess hoping for the 1 in 1,000 time it actually works. Like, it's just stupid. So, like, oh, hey, look, all right, opponent's back. Okay. We can do things. Attack. Ooh, if our opponent plays Thalia, we get to play Felstinger and kill it. Well, we get to attack with the gas first, see if they block. They probably don't. Oh, that is a bigger problem. However, they were still going to attack with our Shambling Gas, so that doesn't really change that part of the plan. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and do this and just make a treasure. Get some cards. Ooh, into skeletal swarming. All right, all right. This could be some things. Skeletal swarming, Dina, Innkeeper. Oh, we're not going to get to cast it. Actually, yeah, they're going to take our skeletal swarming. Why wouldn't they? I would. I mean, then you got to deal with like Dina Nighthawk shenanigans, but pick your poison, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. They're letting us keep the skeletal swarming. Something's up. They're going to try to outrace us, I guess. Though that's a little weird, because I could just cast the Nighthawk next turn if I really want to anyway. I mean, if we cast this here, that uses one of our treasure, and that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 next turn, so then we could just play Nighthawk, but not play Dina. I think we get this down, and just see what's going on. And we attack with this. I don't see you blocking, so whatever. I mean, maybe you do. I have no idea. I mean, the way I see it is if they block and kill the Felstinger, we get 2 skeletons this turn. So that's fine. If they don't, we get 1 guest skeleton, we get 1 life. I might actually be looking for another creature to play alongside Dina. And just play 2 things next turn. Attacking in, then play the Nighthawk the following turn. I think is probably going to be our plan here, if I were guessing. Alright, this is a good aggressive strategy from the opponent. Can't hate that. That's going to be a big hit for 9 if I choose not to block here. I'm going to take the whole 9, though. I feel like we've got... Ooh, that's a way to get some more life. I don't hate this plan. I have to assume on some level, though, that they're actually... We have to attack with the skeleton, but we can sacrifice the skeleton so they don't gain any life. Alright, so we want to play Dina first, I think. Yeah, because I can't see. We're not going to not play Dina anyway this turn. That's not really a thing. Also, Dina being able to sacrifice skeletons is pretty sweet. I think we're just going to attack with only skeleton here. Mostly because it keeps the aspirant at home next turn. Alright, I assume that was going to be the case. We're just going to sacrifice it so they don't get anything, and we get 2 skeletons. Which means we get 2 life, and we get to drain the opponent for 2. Ooh! Nice, 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 nice. We like all these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't have anything in the graveyard. We'd just be making a 3/3. But we do get the life and drain the opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 next turn. So we'd have to decide on Loth or... We're not deciding. We're playing Loth next turn. Who am I kidding? Barring them finding another, I guess, Spellbinder, but then we just play Nighthawk Scavenger the following turn. Yep. Now we got the machine going. We got ways to drain the opponent. We got creatures coming in gaining life. We got Dina going ham. We've got Death Touchers to keep the opponent from wanting to attack like crazy. We got 16 life. Like, we can't ask for too much more. This all came together. The Rube Goldberg machine is working. Come on, opponent. Oh, so it was another Spellbinder. Alright, fair enough. You'll make that cost more.
You win this
So,
round.
looks like it's just Nighthawk for us next turn. Actually, I guess we could go ahead and just play... No, we'd be one short of playing Loth. Yeah, the opponent's just got to play bodies here, though. Thanks for liking the stream, by the way. I mean, probably just put a +1 on a flyer. I can't imagine you're going to do too much else here. Yeah, I was going to say, that makes the most sense. Put me down to 10. Oh, why did I use my treasure last turn? Oh, no. Oh, that sucks so much. That had potential to be huge here. Oh, that sucks. I'm getting punished for being greedy. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. Damn. That sucks. Oh, that sucks so much. Okay, so we kind of have to do this. And then we have to attack with these two. Actually, here's an interesting thing. If we attack with Trespasser, if they wanted to kill it, they would have to block here, block here, block here. This is interesting, right? Because if we attack with more than just those two, the opponent's only at 6 technically, because something's going to die here, and we're going to get more skeletons. Technically, they're at 5. They don't know that. So, I guess we just attack with the skeletons. I guess that's the smart play here. I mean, they do get to gain 4. There's not much we can do about it if they want to block with the adversary. Which might be the safe play for them, truthfully. Alright. So, I feel like kind of need to do this. Also, by the way, we could have prevented him from gaining life by sacking something to Dina. Alright. Okay, let's see what's up. We're back to 14. They've got at least 11 in the air if they want it. And possibly can exile our scavenger. Now, if we can stick a Loth next turn, I think that's going to really hammer things home a little bit here. All right. They're going to come in with everything. I couldn't blame them. You know what's funny, too? Our creatures are all small enough toughness that if they do have the destroy toughness 4 or greater, it doesn't do anything here. Which is kind of amusing. Not something you usually think about, but just coincidentally makes sense here. Alright, they're going to put their counters somewhere. I'm assuming maybe on Intrepid Adversary? I mean, we have to use the Scavenger to block at least one Spellbinder. So we know that much for sure is happening. Then it's just what do we want to do with the other blockers? Is kind of where we're at. So we're going to... And who knows? They may have a card that saves something here. Like, I have no idea. They could have a lot of things. But they're going to be at least 10 life after this is done. I could have left the mana open again, so if we block, we could have sacked the thing. So that might have been smart, being more aggressive there. I mean, being less aggressive there. But, ooh, now we just have to not die because they tapped out. So is there a way we can manufacture 10 damage now? Because we're going to drain the opponent for 1 if we block, so that puts them at 9. So I got to figure this out real quick. We can block the most... I guess it doesn't matter. Either one of these. And then that leaves us taking 4, 8, 12, 17. We gain 1. Yeah, I guess we just block. And then take 8, 12. Is that correct? Yeah. Alright. And then we attack for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, drain them for 1. So, yeah, alright. And creatures will be in the yard, so Trespasser also gets to drain for a couple. Yep. That's going to do it. Wow.
A gift.
So many triggers. Wow. Wow. Good comeback. Okay. This hand's alright, but it's one of those hands that does a lot and does nothing all at the same time. But I'm going to go ahead and play this. We'll just have to draw another one to get Lizette. Man, another white aggro deck. Okay. Is this going to be a portable hole? Because that wouldn't surprise me. No. Maybe. Maybe not. I was going to say, opponent's thinking real hard. Like, they definitely wanted to portable hole that. Okay, cool. Tis what it is. Alrighty. I guess I don't hate that that's out of the way early, but still, just kind of oddly interesting. Another portable hole? I was going to say. Like, come on now. Alright, end the turn. No attacks. Kind of curious what the opponent wants to do here. We do have 2 removal cards. We've got a Deadly Dispute. I feel like we need to kill the Usher. Actually, I probably want a Deadly Dispute sacking this. And then use the new treasure to kill the Usher. Let's see what we get first. Because I don't necessarily want to get rid of the Innkeeper. Well, that answers that. I mean, we were going to take 2 anyway. I probably should block here because we're doing nothing else with it right now, but we'll live with it, I guess. Good old Redane. We're definitely going to have to kill her because she's making things not fun. Trepid Adversary. Okay. Let them spend their mana. Then I think we'll go ahead and just kill this. Just to be more mana efficient here. And we'll take 3. And then we're really gonna hope that after we kill Redane, this all works out. Though I could threaten to turn this into a 3/3 if I played an untapped land. But better not. There could be a situation where something comes up and we end up not killing Redane here, but who knows. I assume we're going to kill her. Ah, man. Like, really? Ah, crap. Alright. That sucks. Well, good old loss still gonna cost 7 anyway. Yep.
A pity our time is over.
Man, I need threats. I need a threat I can cast here that matters. Oh, that is definitely not it. Okay. Well, we're pretty close to dead here. And this is a tough spot, too, because if I put a Hive of the Eye Tyrant at risk... Okay, good news. The opponent doesn't have much else here. Fantastic. Because if we'd have put this at risk and they would have removed it or something, would have been a great play by them, and we would not have been able to cast our Loth next turn. So, yeah, that was really big. Ooh, especially considering we're just drawing lands. Alright, please don't do anything to our dudes. Please don't do anything to our dudes. Come on. Be nice. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly the type of card we are okay with the opponent getting here. And if they attack, we will block across the board here. I am giving up this Innkeeper. With creature lands and Loth and getting to put 3 counters on it, I will take that. 100%. Would not hesitate to block. If you come across with just one thing, I'm also blocking opponent. Just letting you know. That's actually a reasonable block. I don't think that's a terrible plan by them. But still blocking. Like, doesn't change anything. Though that was pretty fundamentally correct. Draw. Go to 8. Man, really?
But we will catch you.
Oh, you're kidding. What do we do now? I guess we just play a land and pass. We can still block everything, so sure. And then we can still sack something, get cards. We'll just have to see what's up. Alright, so far so good. Not the way I wanted to go about it, but we'll take it. You know what's sad? I think I'm just going to turn this into a 1/1 and sacrifice it. Because I don't want to give up this since it actually could gain us life. I mean, gain us life by blocking effectively, but yeah, we're going to turn this into a 1/1. I think that's fine. We'll sack it. And mostly since I have both of my Hive of the Eye Tyrants, they're more efficient here. Alright, take our turn. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now things don't feel so bad. We can start moving things the other direction now. Gain a life. Or lose a life, sorry, not gain a life. Play this thingy. Alright. No need to attack. We can just sit pretty now. I think we've now turned the corner. Because now even if they get an exile thing or whatever, it's not going to be enough for them. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to start attacking with my Hive of the Eye Tyrants. Oh, it's funny. I think they just realized why the Valentin and Lizette is in here. Oh, yeah, baby. Here we go. Here we go. This is what we're looking for.
Good minions are
Oh, this is all the goodies. Heck yeah. Yeah. Who do we put the counters on? Put the counters on... Shoot, I don't even know. Spider? No, we're gonna block with the spider. So put it on here. So we can just protect that, I guess. Not quite where. I'm gonna start attacking next turn, I think. I could have put it on here and then just start attacking with the Nighthawk, which is probably what's gonna end up happening. Yeah, I don't really care. You have your thing, opponent. Like, make either one of these cost more. Doesn't change much. Yep. You got it, dude. Didn't really need that, but that's fine. Wow, so much manas. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and sacrifice treasure. Get us some cards. Hopefully something... There we go. Time to turn it on now. Boom, ba, boom. Boom, boom. And do I have enough? I don't have enough to do anything else. Opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toughness, and we have 1, 2, 3, 7, 12, 16, 24 that we can attack with. 24 minus 3, 4, 5, 6. That sounds like a win to me. Oh, and we get to pump a thing. I forgot about that. Let's do that. And we get to sack something to Dina if we wanted to, so sure. Boom. All right, we get to go first. Huh. I'm gonna keep it. And I'm kind of gonna be hoping for an untapped mana source on turn 2. But I don't know how that's going to come out. I mean, even if we get it, it doesn't do much other than let me Dead the Dispute to get rid of a Ghast, which, you know, all fine and good. But beyond that, this hand doesn't really do a lot. So this is a hand that could be... Maybe I should even mulligan this hand, to be honest. Like, we kind of have the wrong mana to start, and Double Dina's not going to do much here unless maybe they just have a removal, but we don't really have any life gain things yet. I mean, sort of with the Trespasser, but there's not going to be anything in the graveyards. So all around, this is kind of an awkward hand. There we go. All right, let's see what we can do. Come on, untap land. Come on, untap land. Hey, we got there. Not sure we're going to do anything with it, but we got there. What if we do this and we draw land? What if we did? What would that get us to? Actually, if we drew Skeletal Swarming, that'd be pretty sweet, huh? All right, let's do it. Let's go get a Skeletal Swarming. I'm going to will it into being. I didn't try hard enough. I gotta believe harder. Let's go ahead and just hit it with this. And then if the opponent doesn't play anything, we might get to turn this into a 4/4. So that's not the worst thing. Because they are playing a mid-rangey, slower deck. So it's possible they don't do anything relevant here. Okay, we do have a 4/4. Ooh. Null Priest ain't bad. What do we do with this? I mean, we kind of know if we attack here, we're giving the opponent the opportunity to just play Loth next turn, which is not cool. But there's not really a lot we can do about it. Like, they play Loth. If we have this and it survives, we attack with both of them and the Loth, I guess. And then they double block. But we could play this, and then they wouldn't be able to block with Loth. But they probably have a removal card at this point, I would think. A little bit of a tough situation. I'm also not sure if I should hold on to the Null Priest, since we already have so much mana as well. That's the other thing. Yeah, they're obviously going to take the treasure here. I would. Oh, they're going to get all the treasures. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, because now they're going to be in a position that they can Meathook Massacre. And that's a lot worse. Alright. Things being what they are, I think I'm just going to play one Dina here. And then put this in tapped. And then if they Meathook Massacre, they use all their treasure, we'll sack one of these, get some cards. Won't be the end of the world. We could also get back the werewolf if we wanted to, I guess. So that'd be doable. It is none of those things, though.
For the sake of all Innistrad, my will.
Okay. Well,
You can deal with
that was
my
not
servant.
totally what I expected to see.
Busy.
I think I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway, and we're just going to sack the other treasure. Since we're going to replace one anyway. Ooh. That's a thing. Oh, this actually works out great because Lizette actually gives trample. So this is cool. Let's play this. And then we'll attack both of these into Sorin. Removing that. And then pumping our team. Which also makes it a little more difficult to get rid of our team with Meathook Massacre. Not much more, but a little bit more. Oh yeah, they just realized they had trample. I was going to say this is interesting, though, because they're not even willing to block with the gas and take the treasure. But now they are. Okay. That makes sense.
Balance may never be restored now.
Alright. No idea what we do with things from here. I'm assuming board's getting swept one way or the other. It's just how big is it? I think it's going to be a Meathook for 5, though. No? Okay, they're get that in first. That makes sense. We don't have reach. Oh, actually, do they not have a sweeper? Because they're really worried about our creatures. They keep highlighting them. I mean, okay, I was going to say, if they didn't, I was about to say, wait a minute. Like, that was about to be a total surprise. Oh, weird. Oh, they couldn't. They only had 3 snowlands. I was thinking, why didn't you get anything else back? But you can't. That's a good reason not to. Okay, then. I was going to play this and kick it. And then I guess we get back... As much as I would like a Dina, we already have one in hand, so... I mean, we can get back Valentin, but unfortunately, we can only get the front side, not the back side. Otherwise, that would have been a great pickup. Meat hook, sure. Makes sense. Alright, Shamelin Gas. Not a card we're totally concerned about here. Go ahead and attack. We'll just be removing relevant things they could get back, I guess. And I suppose we'll go ahead and just play another Dina. Why not? There's a Lolth.
Come closer, little thing, that I may. My power is for annihilation.
Ooh, that ain't bad. It might be too late, though. Would have liked to have had that on a previous turn. What the hell do we do with this? I feel like we could attack. Maybe they block. Like, I guess we just do this and hope for the best. I'm not really sure what else we're hoping to do with this. Alright. Feel like we're in a bad situation here. Yep.
It's bold to bargain with me.
Man, I think the only way we could have got out of this would have been to draw our Skeletal Swarmings. And we definitely did not. This is a matchup where we definitely want Skeletal Swarming. They don't have a ton of ways to get rid of it. So that would have given us a big leg up. Oh, looks like the board's about to get swamped again. Alright, well, so be it.
I will get what I want.
I mean, I guess if you don't have anything big... I mean, I guess it'd be another Meat Hook, right? Oh, no, Meat Hook would only be for 4. So it wouldn't kill Dina. But, I mean, it's probably worth it to still kill the Caretaker. It's going to get out of control for them. That's a weird attack, though. Okay, they're going to Blood on the Snow and get back their Lolth. Alright. Interesting. We at least get to kill Lolth now, though. Oh, they didn't get rid of it. They just returned creatures. Actually, wait. We still get to kill Lolth anyway. Right?
Do what I demand.
Yeah, because we can just attack with this into Lolth. Oh, but she's at 4. Never mind. Because all those things died last turn.
You'll squirm in my way.
Sure. I mean, we're not doing a whole lot here. I mean, we've seen 2 Deadly Disputes. We still have 2 more. We still have all of our Skeletal Swarmings. But we're going to need to make something happen real quick or we're going to be up against it. Might just end up with us being dead. We're definitely digging for more land still. I'm not sure why, but maybe they just need it for one reason or another. It's probably just going to let them sacrifice something here. Probably should have responded so they would have had to use their treasure. Yeah, I think that's the case. But if they have spot removal to kill our creature anyway, we're dead regardless, right? I mean, there's not much we're gonna do here.
A gift in exchange for.
Oh my gosh! Really? Dang it! I was hoping. You don't want to ever outland the control deck. That's usually a bad thing. Yeah, kill my creature so we can move to the next game, opponent. Alright, GG's. Like, oh my gosh. That was bad. Well, it looks like our opponent has a good choice in avatars. So I'm going to keep this. Not sure how awesomely efficient this is going to be, but we're going to find out. Probably don't want to use... this is actually a tough one, right? Should we wait till we can play the Averbrut Caretaker? Because this is probably really good against mono green. Or it's not mono green, I guess it's werewolves. But I was just thinking, like a 4/4 that's hexproof, they can't fight it, and we get to make something else bigger. Seems really good. But also, like, Lolth making 2 blockers is also... oh, gosh. This is tough. I guess we do this turn. Because getting the life won't be bad. If it's still alive, we could use that to get rid of something with the Fell Stinger. And then we can decide what we want to do with this character. I think we try to Caretaker first. Yeah, we're not blocking. Like, I can just get the 2 life back. Yeah, that doesn't do a lot of anything, actually. So we attack for 2. Gain the life. I'm tempted to just go ahead and just use this instead of this. But this at least gets us a body. And has Death Touch. So if the opponent has removal, we kind of force them to use it here. Alright. That's not a bad little pickup. We'll take that. And that makes our mana not matter nearly as much the next turn. So that actually worked out pretty well. Howlpack Piper. That's going to be annoying. That's going to be annoying. Well. Fortunately, we have a bunch of Death Touch things, or this would get... super annoying very fast. No attacks. So then we're just going to Lolth into Nighthawk and Deadly Dispute and just say, alright, opponent, you get your things. Yep, you have things. You can get all your things. Bring it. Yep. Don't care. Yep. I mean, like, we got werewolves too. And we get to put counters on all our things next turn. So, bring the pain. I was like, let's do this. Yeah. And then these are all going to get counters too? Heck yeah.
I'm hungry. My will cannot be denied.
Yep. Well, I actually really liked what this deck did, so that's actually cool. And then all the cards came together and did what we wanted to. The downside is, as much as I don't want to play it, I think I'm probably going to have to add some Meathook Massacres to the final list. And I tried to avoid it because, like, the card is just in everything you play black in. And I don't blame anybody for doing it. The card's really good. It's absurdly good. And it actually even makes sense in here because you get to gain life regularly and we have things that trigger off gaining life. So, like, why not, right? So we're probably going to put some in here, which also means even though we did have the one crazy game against werewolves, I think the Averbuck Caretaker is probably going to go. And we're probably going to cut one of the Null Priests of Oblivions. I think that's correct, but yeah, so in the final download list, you're going to be able to see some Meathook Massacres in here, but just a good card. I think it's just got to do what it's got to do. But otherwise, I actually like this list. It was pretty fun. It does get gummed up on its own land sometimes, but otherwise, yeah, it actually had a little bit of game against everything, so I'm not too upset about it. Now, for the day's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Deathrite Shaman. And this card's just a seemingly fine 1-mana 1/2. But man, not only is it 1/2 for 1, it has 3 really good abilities. You can make mana, you can damage your opponent. Like, this card just, it's ridiculous. And to the point that it's actually banned in Modern and Legacy, and it's still between $7 and $8 in most places. So you can't even play it in all the formats, and it still carries a pretty hefty price tag. So make of that what you will. But if you ever question what might be one of the best, well, I guess technically this is black or green 1-mana creatures, this has to be on the list. Now, don't forget, if you want today's deck list, it will be down in the description below, along with links to our Facebook gaming page, our Twitch streams, and our Discord. If you want to come by, hang out, say hi, get help with decks, whatever, come on by. And remember to join the channel if you want to support me for as little as 99 cents. Check out that join button down below and see all the benefits we have available. And then finally, if you don't do any of those things, at the very least, I would appreciate it if you'd hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and remember to click all notifications so you get notified every time we have a video out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.